Hey, I'm Scott and I'm an American in Bangkok. This is part two of a letter from Nesh. Actually, it's a message that I received through Facebook, and if you remember, he brought up what is the magic of Thai women? And it seems that they possess some sort of witchcraft skills. To which I replied, that's bullshit, because I don't believe in it, and I just have a hard time. I don't believe in ghosts. I don't believe in, the afterlife. I don't believe... Listen, man, I'm very grounded in reality. That's what I like, okay? I don't really like a lot of movies that are completely fantasy, and, that's just me, okay? But I don't believe in witchcraft. Now, what is the magic of Thailand, and especially Bangkok? Again, I'm going to say this is something not easily put into words. There are a lot of intangibles. The people smiling, the atmosphere, the buzz in the city, the food. I mean, there's all kinds of things that make Thailand and Bangkok a great place to be. I personally like Thailand, and although I sometimes state there are negatives, I think there is no perfect place to live, okay? I love it here. If I didn't want to be here, I wouldn't live here. I think there are less negatives than in many other places, including the United States. Okay, so there, I said it. And this is why I continue to stay. This is one of the reasons. The other reason is I don't really want to pack up and go home and start all over again at 51 years of age. And I've been here for almost 20 years, so I have decided that, it's a good idea to stay here. So, now, what he says is that Bangkok appears to be just a typical Asian big city, noisy and not clean. Well, hey man, there are some places in Bangkok that are completely filthy. But if you think Bangkok is not clean, go to Cambodia, go to parts of Indonesia, go to, where am I looking at? Myanmar, go to Laos, go to some of these places. Man, you ain't seen anything. I mean, yeah, Bangkok is dirty. There's a lot of places that are dirty. They don't, put a premium on cleaning up their streets, okay? But that doesn't necessarily mean that it's not a good place to live, or that it's a typical city. I find Bangkok to be different from, say, Manila. I find it different from Phnom Penh, from Jakarta, from Macau. I find it quite different. In one hotel lobby, I have seen white guys. What about black guys? What about Chinese guys? Whatever. Probably deprived of female attention and ready to make up for it here. Their female companions are not attractive at all. They are obviously totally mismatched in terms of their age, appearance, expectations, physical dimensions, and eventually financial status. However, the magic goes on. Oh my God, I can't handle these kind of stereotypes, man. And to me, I'm sorry, but what you wrote is pretty stupid. It's just a moronic statement, in my opinion. And I'll tell you why. First of all, I'm 51. I'm losing my hair. I'm a little bit overweight. Not nearly as much as some people think. I'm a hell of a lot more fit than what some people think. I'm short. And, I ain't Brad Pitt. Okay? But even back home in the U.S., I always had girlfriends. I always dated. I had more hair. I was probably a lot better looking then, or at least cuter. And I didn't have any problems. And I think it's a stereotype to think that just because people are in Pattaya or in other parts of Thailand, that when they're with women, they're only with them because they can't get anything else. Okay, I feel very fortunate to have my wife, And it's not just because I couldn't get any women. I got women here. I got women back in the U.S. I got women anywhere I went. I always met women and either got with them, dated them, or whatever. It was never a big problem. You know why? Because I didn't put a premium on it. I didn't make it my sole goal in life to find a woman. All right? Now, enough about me. But what I did right to him is that if you go to Patti or Phuket, you're going to see a lot of this. You're going to see guys who are older with very young girls. And, I mean, what do you expect? You're in an area full of prostitutes, full of women who need your money. They need money, anybody's money. They just need it because they're poor. What do you expect? Do you think that they are not going to accept a guy who's a little older or a lot older and their family's taken care of and they get to eat and they get to do all these things? Of course they're going to. I mean, I don't understand this, you know. Now, the thing is that guys who are intelligent and well off and who know the scene here, they will take their time and they will hook up with a higher level of woman. Now, that's the thing. What do you want? You want to go to a bar and you want to hook up with some girl right away, so, oh, I've got myself a Thai girl. You got to turn. You got to turn with this girl. That's what you got, okay? Or do you want to, like, you know, wait it out, and, you know, it might be a year or two before you meet someone that really you mesh with and that is a good woman and that, you know, is good to you and has the attributes that you want. And I will leave, you know, stating that a lot of the stereotypes and misconceptions about Thailand, I believe they come because of the media, and while some are definitely warranted, I think that some just come from ignorance. And, you know, what are you going to do about that? Also, you keep talking about magic, and that just pisses me off. It's not about magic, man. It's about using your brain, okay? Have some intelligence. Come here. This isn't rocket science. I'm no Einstein, okay? But I'm intelligent enough to know that, you know, if some girl who's 20 years old wants to hook up with me, who's 51, the chances are it's not because she thinks I'm this hot, sexy man who she can't get enough of. Okay? Chances are she wants some money. Get it through your head. You know, come on, man. I mean, this stuff gives me a headache, man. I get these kind of... How are men so naive? I never was this naive. I don't think, at least. Anyway, you know, find a girl that doesn't need your money, and you're starting out ahead of the game. Simple as that. Anyway, I'm Scott. I'm an American in Bangkok. Chok di lat jerk and mai.